Hello and welcome to my channel UDN'S Marketing Solutions. I'm here every time sharing a video regarding how to grow your business. Today I'm going to talk about email marketing mistakes that I see over and over every time I receive an email. So every time you want to send an email and you heard about it, you heard that it's a great way to market, it's another channel to market your offers, your services, your products, your news, whatever that is that you want people to do to read your email, and at the end you want them to convert and become your client, become your customer. And the idea is great, the idea is fantastic, but there are numerous mistakes that I've seen, and I kind of believe that I should address it here. Mistake number one is the font size is very small, very small. The way I see it, it's kind of like, you know, when you write a paper or you write your resume, and it's kind of like you are doing a shrink to fit size, right? So you want everything to be squeezed in one page, so it doesn't look kind of like a long page, right? But when you do that, it's a huge mistake, because imagine the person who is reading it is kind of like struggling like this, and it's kind of like want to read it, but it's really hurting the eyes and getting a headache from it. And also take into consideration, what if the person who is reading it wears glasses, and you're kind of like sending the email in a small font? You make it even much harder for them to see. And then at the end, you know, you wonder, how come nobody's really reading that email? Nobody's opening up the email because the font is too small. The next one is the content. The content, the newsletter is very, very long. I've seen several times that not enough that the font is small, but the content is very, very long. It's kind of like a landing page within the email. So a lot of people don't like to read, and I'm kind of a person who is coming from resume writing, and I know it takes 6 seconds for a person to actually skim through and see what this content is all about. So I take this kind of analogy and think, I myself don't like to read so much because I'm pressed with time. I'd rather get the message across very fast and then, move on to the next email. So I get hundreds of emails, and for me, it's very important that I can skim through. It's a short email, I can just delete it. Now, the next thing is that the call to action is kind of not clear. I've just read an email that tells me you can get this offer for $197 today. Click here, right? And I click on it, and then it's another long landing page, another kind of I know, I get it, the copywriting is kind of gives you a formula that you have to follow, and the headline, the subheadline, the benefits, the features, then the testimonials, and then again call to action and another call to action. It's kind of a very redundant and very, very long, and kind of sometimes just makes me, let me just scroll till the end, because I don't need to read this, I don't have time for this. Let me just scroll till the end and then just do it. And when I find out that when I scroll into it, it tells me buy now for $195 per month. It's 6 payments of that, but it did not say that in the email. Now, I get that you want to have a message across, you want to make sales, but take into consideration that your information has to be up to date, really up to date. So I get sometimes emails that I have not read before, I have not gotten into it yet, and I get an email apologizing, saying, I'm sorry, we just realized we send an email with the wrong name. We just want to let you know that we know your name. And then another email from a different one saying, I'm sorry, we just gave you the wrong information, and now we have updated the new email. So now this whole thing could have been just stopped by just doing simple things such as testing. How to do testing is really crucial, it's really important. So before I send out an email to anyone, before I publish it, first I write it, design it to make it eye-appealing, and make it short and clear, because I'm attracting people who are kind of like busy like I am, not kind of people who have this whole day in their life, to spend on reading just emails or reading books. And then, what I do, I just send a test. It gives me I use Aweber and Entreport, and before sending it, it asks me, do you want to test it first before publishing? So I do that. So I test it. When I test it, I send it to my email, and then I look at the fonts, and then I look on my phone. Is it mobile friendly? Then I look at my tablet. Is this really good enough? Do I have to really zoom out in order for me to see it bigger? But then it's not convenient when I scroll it from right to left. It's not convenient. So I adjust as I see it fit. And many times, because I did the testing, I know where my mistakes are, and then I go and fix it. And believe me, my emails are opening up, and there are less subscribers like that. You can get more subscribers by doing the wrong thing that I mentioned right now, but if you fix them, you will have less people to unsubscribe you. So I hope that now you understand how emails are very important if you really adjust it the right way. And if you feel like it's itching to say something long, to say something, believe me, if I did this video instead of video, if I would have done it in an email, it would be really like a scrolling book. So in order for you to shorten it out, I would suggest to create a video like this and then send it via email, embed it there, and make sure that everybody goes and checks it out and gets the message that you want. But to write a long email is really unnecessary. It's time consuming for you, and it's a waste of time for everybody else. So I hope you liked this video, and I really would love you to check out the Aweber and Entreport. The link is in the description below. And I would love you to sign up to my email list, so you will see how I am writing emails and what you like about it. So I'll see you next time. If you enjoy watching these videos and you learn so much from my videos, then subscribe to my channel and hit the like button and the bell button to get notified every time I share more informational videos like this.